In this video, I'm going to show you 3 different platforms that allowed me to scrape leads directly from Google Maps and get all this information. Cool. So the very first one that I recommend is a platform called Outscraper. Outscraper will give you 500 credits. So you'll be able to scrape 500 leads for free. The next one is called Serpa. Serpa will give you 2,500 scrapes for free, and you're going to be able to get a lot of different information from that scrape. Cool. Then the third one that I use and I really like is Epify, specifically the Google Maps email extractor. Those 3 combined will give you a lot of different data points and will give you a lot of different leads from Google Maps. You end up, like I said, with a spreadsheet like this, and these will have a lot of data. The next thing I recommend you to do from the scraping that you've completed using those 3 platforms is to get the missing information that you need in order to send cold emails to those leads. So sometimes the emails will be missing, and what you need to do, you need to visit the company's website and collect the missing emails. And what I recommend you to do as well is to verify each one of the emails to make sure that they are valid. If you are wondering what platform I use to send emails, I actually use a platform called Instantly, and you will be able to send emails at very high volumes as well. Cool. Then what I recommend you to do next is the following. You should investigate potential problems each one of those listings might have. So they might have unclaimed Google business. Maybe they have bad reviews or no reviews whatsoever, bad ratings. Then I go through a process to identify if they have issues with email marketing. And for this, what you can do, you can go to a website called The Martian, and you can do a domain audit. So you can put here the domain for that particular listing. So let's go and pick one right now so then we can test this out. So let's say this one. We're going to copy this and we're going to paste it there. We're going to remove the name and the @ and we're just going to use the actual domain itself, and then we're going to press check domain. So this one, we can see that they have problems with their email marketing, right? So it's saying here that it's not protected against abuse and likely does not meet the Google and Yahoo sender requirements. So that means that most of those emails that they're sending out are likely going to spam. Okay, so if I put my domain in here, we're going to see how it should look like. It should be nice and green, and it should say, well done, you are using the best practices and you have the domain protected. Okay, and it's compliant with Gmail and Yahoo and so on. Cool. So that's pretty much how it should look like. The next thing I do is also to check if they're using GoHighLevel or not, because then the pitch, the email that we're going to prepare for them is going to be slightly different. So if we go back into the spreadsheet and we take a look at the subject lines and the body of each one of the email, you see, for example, in here we've got your plumbing business review could use a boost, right? And that's because if we have a look into the reviews, we can see that they have 0 reviews. We have automated this process, so then we can see that, yeah, so they have unclaimed businesses, and that's why they have no reviews. So they have some problems with email marketing and they are not using GoHighLevel. So lots of opportunities in here. Okay, so you can send them an email and say, hey, there are a lot of things that I can help you with. I usually tend to just pick one, but in the back of your mind, you know that because they're not using GoHighLevel, it would be very easy to show them things that we can improve and ways that we can like really get their business to get more leads through Google Maps, and also fix their email deliverability issues and so on. Cool. And then from there, I also go and write a email for them, and this is 100% automated, right? So it did take a lot of time to actually fine tune and get everything sorted. You will see that, you know, we've got lots and lots of emails written out in here, and this is just the first phase. You will see that some of them still have some missing things here, right? So we go into a process that we get AI to check and make sure that there's no mistakes and there's nothing else missing in there. Okay, but that's pretty much the process. That's what I recommend you to do if you want to get new leads, if you want to get the attention of local business owners. And this is something that we actually offer as a service, and we do that for our clients, right? So if you're interested on getting us to do this for you, the process is very straightforward. We go and do the entire process from scraping the leads, verifying the emails, finding issues like I showed you before, like in here, right? And then based on the issues that we found, we actually go and pitch them on the solutions, showing you as an authority. And once they reply, we have an AI system that will automatically book meetings on your behalf. So then you're going to end up with your calendar full of appointments, and then you can actually go have a chat with those potential leads, and then you can fix those issues for them, and then hopefully, if all goes good, they will become a client. Cool. So that's pretty much how it works. That's the plan. So let me know if you have any questions. Hopefully this being informative. Now you have 3 different platforms that you can use to acquire leads and scrape Google Maps for free. Cool. I hope you have enjoyed. Take care. Have a good one. And if you'd like to work with me and my team, just send me a DM or just leave a comment in this post. Take care. Have a good one.